I'm not trying to go for like a million views or anything. It'd be really cool if it happened. I'm not trying to do that because you know what this is? This is me talking to me about the things that the videos I watch and the things that I understand to be true that most people just don't understand to be true. I get so frustrated at the ignorance of people or the complacency of people. Why do you not do some research and understanding of things before you motherfucking believe it, okay? I used to be, you know what we're going to do? We're just going to make this one of those videos and say, you know what? We're going to do that. And we're just going to keep talking and we're going to drink and we're going to talk through the whole fucking thing. And I don't care and I'm going to post it because fuck you if you don't like it. I'm not here to impress you. I am here. I'm here to wake you up. But most of you don't want to wake up. That's what I'm understanding. Is there's a huge majority of you who just don't want to wake up. You like living in your safe, secure little world of lies. Why? Why would you want to live there? Why wouldn't you want to find the truth? Okay, no. Yeah, I'm going to post this. I don't fucking care. Because I've already said. This is going to be one of those drunken videos that you love so fucking much. But do me a favor. Wake the fuck up. See life. I mean, enjoy your life. Live your life. Because you know what? I think you're going to get a reset soon. I really think you are if you look at the history. If you look at the history of our planet, a reset is coming. And it's really kind of fucking funny that, you know, when Trump ran, he called it the Great Reset. I don't know if he knows anything. I doubt it. He's not stupid. He's a businessman and he knows how to run a business. I mean, he's a billionaire. Come on. He knows how to run a business. And what is the United States of America? A motherfucking corporation. So if you want to run a corporation, you get somebody who knows how to run a corporation, and that's what we've got. So quit fucking bitching about shit. You want something better? Then run for government. You can. Hell, I'll run. Put my name on the ballot. You know what nobody's going to do? I bet I get 15 votes, but you know that's better than none. I don't want to be president because that's a puppet. And I'm not a puppet. I had a dog whose name was Poppet. And Poppet, you know what the name of Poppet is? It's a dock whore. Poppet, hello Poppet. And you know where I found Poppet? Next to the docks. And that's why I called her Poppet. She was my Poppet. So if you know me and you knew a woman who had a homeless woman who had a dog named Poppet, who used to ride on her shoulders, that was me. Poppet was amazing. I'm just doing an aerial view. These are my drunken videos. These are my drunken diaries. That's what I'm going to start calling them. My drunken diaries. Like, oh my God. Poppet. Poppet was such an amazing dog. I was in Venice Beach in Los Angeles. And, God, this fucking dickweed had her. These spoiled, rotten little rich kids didn't want this dog anymore, and they gave it to this dickweed. Man, and I had to earn, like, money to get Poppet. This is the true story. I had to earn money to give to this dickweed to get Poppet. And she was such a little thing, and her tail was tucked between her legs, and oh my God, she was such a scared little puppy. And I would walk her, but she wouldn't walk. You know, if you have a puppy, you know they don't walk on a collar and in a leash. And they're like, just drag her, and I'm like, I'm not gonna drag her. She's traumatized enough as it is. But so I just picked her up, and I put her on my shoulder, and she became my shoulder dog, and she rode on my shoulder. She was amazing. She was an amazing puppy. Alright. The headphones aren't doing me any good because I don't have them on. And you know what I am? I am the most beautiful person that I know. And Robert, you know that too. Anyway, I just stumbled into a conversation I didn't want to stumble into. I was talking about Poppet. I had her for a long time. Until one day I was at this camp that I was in Santa Barbara on the corner of Castillo and Carrillo. No, I was on the corner of Carrillo and the 101. Sound effects. And there was a fence between me and a neighborhood. And there was a hole in the fence, and she was being a puppy and doing what dogs do. And she went through the fence, and I never saw her again. She was an amazing dog. I loved her very, 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 very much. She rode on my shoulder. I mean, when I was on a bike even, and she would be on the back of my shoulder, man, she would have her face in the wind and just like, whoosh. She was amazing. But she found a better home with somebody who could take better care of her than I could. I mean, I loved her, and I fed her. I had to steal the food. But I loved her, and she was an amazing dog. Ew, what is that? That one. Anyway. I met so many amazing people when I was in Santa Barbara. When I was living on the streets in Santa Barbara. Oh my God. That was an amazing time that will never happen again. It will never happen again. There were musicians who would come through, and people who hopped trains. It was an amazing time, and it'll never happen again. Things like COVID, that lie that was a lie, that everybody bought into and so many people still do, changed the history of America. It hurt musicians. It hurt people. It really did. There was a beautiful moment in time, and I caught the very end of it, and I am so grateful. Really am. I'm going to stop talking now because I'm thinking about Robert, and you don't want to hear me talk about Robert and how much I love him and how much I miss him and how nobody understood him. So, peace, and I love me. I love you too.